EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now a run with McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. And that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well. And that one's incomplete.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Artie Burns, the cornerback, brings him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. And
from the shotgun to McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Artie Burns there on the tackle.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Bears.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. Check 3. Check 3. 5. 5. 5. 5.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Caught out left side by Robinson. 7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Check 50. Check 50. Hold on. Check.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Quick toss by Goff is complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
I got motion. 4 down.
Now Goff on first down. And he will find his man on the outside.
complete.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
From the gun, here's Goff. And Kittle catching the slant. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Hey, let's get this. Value 3.
First down, a run with Cohen. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
You got nothing. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go, 58 is the mic. Bring it. Hey, Shell. 58.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff firing quickly here, and that's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Danny. Mike, 56, Mike, 56. Here we go. Listen.
3rd and 2. Goff. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 17 yards out as the Bears push further out in front. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
45. Mike, 45.
McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Mike 42, check, check, Mike 42. Here we go again.
Here's McCaffrey. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
24's the mark. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 24's the mark.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
First down, Panthers.
They'll run with McCaffrey. Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. He's at the 40. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. After the interception, here's Goff. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now they'll run it with Cohen, and the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
2nd and goal at the Panthers' 4-yard line.
second and goal from inside the 5. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Goff on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete. Brings up.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brought down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Switch up, switch up. 58, right over there. 17.
Gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 41. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down, Carolina.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man. And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be and for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Cohen, and he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Ball carrier.
In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 39, Goff completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Bears 31, Panthers nothing. Dustin Hopkins set to kick.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick-6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back to throw again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up second down.
Hardy Burns there on the coverage.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it'll bring up third down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Hardy Burns, former first-rounder, there to break that one up.
Hardy Burns there on the cover.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it complete to Anderson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 33-yard line.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 21.
18 yards. First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And 5.
Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
From the gun on third down, Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
Bears 31.
Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Picked off near the 34, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Torrey Cohen.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
The 47-yard line.
Check 31, check 31. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Value 1.
They'll run on first down. Cohen, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was taken.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Darnell Mooney
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Kick is
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Panthers 15.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
Complete to Robbie Anderson.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 34-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Found his target. It's Anderson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Throwing now, Goff. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Bears, it's a rare bright spot in what's been a tough season as they move to 2-7 now on
And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.